Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math class. It's time for us to keep on going with surface area of rectangular prisms. So we're just going to focus on surface area of rectangular prisms. Last time, we talked about how we could do the surface area of rectangular prisms. As I'm going to adjust my camera just slightly. There we go. Now you guys can see that I'm supporting my Lutherans High School Crusaders. Last time we talked about surface area in terms of rectangular prisms by drawing nets, okay? And that is still a way that you can do surface area, but sometimes that takes a little while, and most of you know that I prefer equations where we can plug in information. And so today we're going to be looking at how can we use equations to solve for surface area. So hopefully you have something to write with. Hopefully you have a piece of paper or something like that, because I'm actually going to give you guys an assignment at the end of this video, and I want you guys to turn it in by noon tomorrow. So noon Friday. All right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the surface area formula. By the way, if you are looking for more things to do, you can go on ConnectEd, go to your math textbook, and you can get on the math textbook, and you can actually get on the ebook. Let's say you weren't able to get your math textbook. It's all online, okay? It's all online. You guys can go ahead and look through it, okay? So I encourage you guys to do that if you want a few more answers. If you want to check to make sure you're doing stuff right, all you have to do is send me an email. Send me an email with all of your stuff. You can take like a photograph of your answers and attach them to an email, or you can just have your parents send it to me via a text message. Okay, so I'm looking forward to seeing all that. So let's start off by looking at the formula. Remember, if you need time to write stuff down, all you have to do is pause the video. That's the best part about this. So here's our surface area formula. Okay. So we start with surface area equals 2 times length times height plus 2 times length times width plus 2 times height times width. Okay? So that is our surface area formula. So if you need to pause the video to write it down, that's your opportunity. Okay, now that we have that, and I'm going to, I forgot to go grab some wipes. I'll let you guys take a tour of my kitchen while I go grab some Clorox wipes. There's all my books, yep. Then some of you, none of you have ever been to my house, so there's my stove. There's my fridge. Oh, look at all the pictures. Oh, isn't that sweet? So here's what I was looking for, so I'm going to go on back and get back set up. So that's a little tour of my house. There you go. Luckily, I didn't show any windows, so none of you still know how to get to my secret duper secret location, okay? So let's go ahead and erase that formula. And let's figure out what happens if I have a rectangular prism with a length of 8, a height of 4, and a width of 6, okay? So I have those measurements, okay? So what happens? How am I going to solve that? If you want to pause the video, you can go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to actually erase all that just for a second, and I'm going to rewrite my formula. Surface area equals 2 length times width. I just erased all my measurements. 2 length times height plus 2 height times width. Okay? You're going to have to remind me. You can't really remind me, so I think it's 8, 6, and 4, right? Length is 8, height is 6, width is 4, right? That's right. If it's wrong, it's okay. So I have my surface area formula. Now I'm going to plug it in. So I rewrite surface area, and I go 2 times 8 times 4. And I'm going to add 2 times 8 times 6. And I'm going to add 2 times 4 times 6. Okay, so you should have something very similar to that. Now, I just do my order of operations, don't I? So now I have a surface area equals 8 times 4 is 32, plus 2, 8 times 6 is 48, plus 2 times 4 times 6 is 24. So hopefully you have that, right? Notice how I'm getting closer and closer, aren't I? So now I have surface area. 2 times 32 is 64. 2 times 48 is 96. And 2 times 24 is 48. So I should have 64, 96 plus 48. And then after that, I line up my my 3 numbers. And I go 18, 10, so I got 10 plus 10, that's 200. So the surface area of this object should be 208. Okay, so if you want to pause the video right there and check your own work, go right ahead. Okay, so that is our surface area of that particular prism. Okay, so let's try it one more time together, and then I'll give you guys your assignment, okay? And remember, if you guys are having difficulty while you're doing this, you guys can always ask a question, okay? So I'm going to do another one with a, and I'm going to make sure I don't erase it this time. I got a height of 12, a length of 7, and a width of 5. Okay, so I got 12, 7, and 5. So I keep going, and I have surface area equals 2 length times width plus 2 length times height plus 2 height times width. Okay, got that? And I plug it in. Surface area equals 2 times 12 times 5, plus 2 times 12 times 7, plus 2 times 7. Oops. Oh, yep. I put the height in the wrong spot. Whoops. 7 times 5, 12 times 7, and then 12 times 5. There we go. So you should have something very similar to that. Okay? So now I solve what's in the parenthesis first. And I have 2 times 35. I have 2 times 84. Yep. And plus 2 times 60. So hopefully you have that along with me. Okay? 2 times 35, 2 times 84, 2 times 60. And I solve it again. Surface area equals 70, and 84 times 2 is 168, and 120. 70 plus 168 plus 120. I add that up, and that is 168, 120, 70, and I add that 128. I've got 16 and 300. All right, so I should have 368 for my surface area. Okay, so hopefully you got that because you paused the video like a good math student and tried to do it on your own. Okay? Okay. Hopefully that's making sense for you guys. So here is going to be your assignment. I'm going to put down 5 measurements, okay, for 5 rectangular prisms. And I want you to pick 4 of them to do. Okay? Once you've done them, go ahead and either email or have your parents text me your answers, and I will take a look at them. Okay? If you want to do the 5th one for bonus points, go right ahead. Okay? So number 1. So give me 2 seconds while I length, height, width. 2 length, height, width. 3 length, height, width. 4 length, height, width, and 5 length, height, width. You might want to skip ahead to the next video once I'm done with this, okay? Alright, so we got 10, 4, 5, 13, 6, 7, 22, 8, 4.5, 6.5, and 2.5, and then 18, 14, and 11. Okay, here's your assignment. Go ahead and you can pause the video to write all this down. I want you to pick 4 of them and then solve them and send me the answers, all right? You guys have a great Thursday. Hopefully the rain stops so we can enjoy a little bit of God's creation today. All right, have a great day, guys.